If you actually apply the advice that I'm going to give you in this video, you will never have to watch another manifesting video again. You will never have to. If you want to for fun, you can, but you'll already be manifesting everything you want to manifest, so you won't really need any more information on the topic. I hate to break it to you, but you have been wasting all of this time trying so hard to manifest, trying so hard to attract, use the law of assumption, law of attraction, visualize, all these things that are amazing. Okay, all these techniques that you see out there are fun. They are fun. And if they make you feel good, then you should continue to do them. But so many of you think that the techniques have power. You think that if you write it enough, or if you say it enough, it'll just magically happen. And that is the part of manifestation that isn't magic. The part of manifestation that actually is magic is the part that has to do with your self-concept and your beliefs. So you're not really doing magic on your external reality. Your external reality is a reflection of what's happening inside. It's a mirror. Whatever you are aware of, whatever you are thinking of, giving attention to, that is what you're going to see. It's not really a magical part, right? It's just how your brains work. It's just how creation works in general, right? But the magic comes in when you can actively choose what you want to believe. When you can actively decide what you're going to imagine, what you're going to bring into this world. So stop looking at manifestation as this magical process of this thing that's gonna bring you something if the stars align, if the universe answers your prayers, if God decides to bless you. No, it's not about getting lucky. It's not about manipulating your environment. It's about changing how you perceive your environment. I know that line is going to go right over your head, okay? I'm going to say it again, so hopefully you really listen. It doesn't matter if anything changes. If you change your perception, your reality will shift automatically. There is no thing that's going to change, no thing that's going to happen, but you will instantly have a different reality around you. You will instantly perceive things differently based off your assumptions. So the game here, the manifesting, the law of attraction, the work, the inner work, the personal growth, whatever you want to call it, the real magic happens when you take accountability for how you have been thinking. When you take accountability for your beliefs. Not, oh, my parents always said this and they were always this way and they instilled in me to be always insecure and to be very modest, and I have a bad relationship with money because of my parents, because of what my culture has taught me. I have a bad relationship with feminine energy. I don't know. All of these stories that you're constantly replaying over and over again, that is your choice. The reason a lot of people don't manifest and don't change their lives is because they're always trying to do something to bring something in, but when it comes to your own mindset and your own beliefs, you don't want to change them. So at the beginning of this video, when I told you you were wasting your time, I was talking about if you are focusing so much on the techniques or focusing so much on what's going on around you to see if you get the angel numbers, if you see the signs, if they're reflecting it back to you, Stop focusing on the effect. Focus on the cause. The cause is you. The cause is your mind, and the cause is your beliefs. Okay? If somebody has a belief that all white people are racist, or, older white people are all racist, and they don't respect minorities, and they don't respect women, men don't respect women, whatever belief, okay? Let's say it's, a racism thing. If someone has the belief that people are racist against me, white people don't treat me well, they think poorly of me, they're scared of me, they judge me, they think badly about me, whatever. As I'm living my life, if I'm going to the grocery store and a white person walks by me and doesn't smile, what am I gonna think? I'm gonna think, oh yeah, they're racist, all white people are racist, of course they didn't smile at me. If you have that assumption, everything is gonna show up in that way. People are gonna look at you with the perception that you have about reality. People are going to reflect right back to you what your assumptions are. And even if someone is not particularly racist, but you show up in a certain type of way, they may act racist towards you. They may treat you differently or in a way that you don't desire based off of how you presented yourself and based off the energy that you're giving, because our thoughts are energy. So if I'm thinking, this person doesn't like me, this person doesn't like me, this person doesn't like me, even if I'm like, hi, how are you? They can feel my thought. They can feel that energy of me knowing and feeling that they don't like me, they don't respect me. So they may not even know why, they may not even be the type of person that would typically discriminate, but based off of the energy I'm giving them, based off of the thought that I'm constantly thinking, they're going to act some type of way towards me. Okay, this is why I don't experience discrimination based off of being a woman or based off of being a minority, because I'm Hispanic. I'm living in the United States of America. We are a minority here, and as a woman, I can rightfully so say, oh yeah, my life is more difficult because I'm a woman. I've been passed up on job opportunities because I'm a minority. They have chosen less qualified men or less qualified white people instead of me. Yes, I could easily have that belief, and that would be my reality. But I have consistently said, I don't care what anyone else thinks. I don't care what anyone else feels. I am an equal. I will be treated equal, and no one will dare to act any type of way towards me. I assume everyone loves me. I assume everyone is, has a modern mind and everyone is accepting. I assume everyone respects women. I assume everyone respects minorities. I assume that even if they feel some type of way, they wouldn't dare act on it. It's not even, especially in my presence. If they're gonna say some comment, they're gonna say it behind my back, because they wouldn't dare say that to my face. They wouldn't dare treat me with disrespect. In fact, they're going to go out of their way to make me feel comfortable, because they know what my culture has been through. They know what women have been through. So they're going to actually go out of their way to make me feel comfortable being a woman, to make me feel comfortable being a Latina, to make me feel cherished for my culture and cherished for the differences that, for most people, these are the differences that make other people treat them bad. But for me, those same differences make other people treat me better than they would treat a white person, okay? So your beliefs will create your reality. That example is a very heavy example. I know that some of you are going to be triggered hearing that, because you've probably experienced more severe things than I've experienced, and you have that belief based off of things you've experienced and based off of things your family or friends have experienced. And I understand that. I'm not discrediting the way that you feel. I'm not saying that you're not valid in thinking that, but I'm telling you that the more you continue to affirm that belief, the more it's going to show up for you, okay? Because there are people that have never experienced any racism at all. Maybe they're a little bit clueless, maybe the way that they were raised, whatever, they know nothing of it. The only time they understand it or learn about it is in school or when other people talk about it, right? So why can't you be that person? Why can't you be that person that has never experienced this? You just couldn't fathom anyone acting that type of way because you think everyone is equal, you see everyone as equal, and you believe that other people feel the same way as well. You couldn't imagine anyone ever doing something against somebody else because of their race, you know? And here's another thing. Not everything is personal. Okay, a lot of people don't do their own inner work, they don't work on themselves, and they project that onto other people who end up becoming victims of that. So you have to understand, it's not about you. If someone does something towards you, it's not really about you, it's them, okay? So don't then take that blame and say, oh, well, because I look this way or I am this way, this is why I'm getting treated this way. No, it's not because of you, it's because they have a certain belief and they're projecting that onto you. But when your energy is the strongest energy, when you are consistently tapping into the assumptions that work for you, you're gonna be unstoppable. Okay, that's what delusional manifesting is. It doesn't matter what it looks like, it doesn't matter what's happening. I choose a certain belief and I live in that reality. And if I have to pretend I didn't hear that, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. If I have to pretend that I don't understand that you're being racist towards me, I'm gonna pretend that. Okay, if I have to pretend, like, that's how I live my life because I don't see that. That is not my reality. Okay? It's the same thing no matter what you're trying to manifest. Instead of focusing on the external reality, focus on the assumptions about it. If you're trying to manifest a romantic relationship, start affirming, oh, I'm a catch. I'm a 10 out of 10. People are waiting in line to be with me, to date me. I am like VIP, the hottest, baddest, best, top of the top, everything. Of course they want to date me. Of course they want to marry me. Of course they want to be with me. Of course people are consistently trying to impress me. Of course I get the princess treatment everywhere I go. Duh, obviously. And when anything happens that isn't aligned with your new assumption, you have to put your blinders on. You have to pretend you don't see it. You have to rationalize it in a way where it suits you. You know, lucky girl syndrome, lucky guy syndrome, whatever. You need to figure out a way to make it work for you because every situation has a good and a bad. Every situation. Sometimes the bad part is so powerful that we don't really see the good part. We don't want to talk about it. We don't care about it. But if you can consistently focus on the good and stay persistent in your belief, you're going to manifest no problem with ease. Everything you speak is going to manifest into existence. Whenever you want any kind of change in the external reality, it's very easy for you because all you have to do is say, okay, well, what's my belief? What do I believe now? Okay, how can I change that belief in order to work for me? Okay, great, this is my new belief. And then once you determine what that new belief is, every day, affirming it, feeling it, you know, writing it down, listening to subliminals, guided meditation, like the technique is irrelevant. That's what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter how you practice this. As long as you are consistently imagining yourself living this life and acting in that way, you are showing up in that way. You don't see anything that isn't that. You don't see it. It doesn't exist to you. A reality in which you don't get what you want simply does not exist. You don't see it. You are blind to it. All you see is success. All you see are good signs. So for me, I love angel numbers. I love, you know, all these spiritual rituals that they can be fun. They can be fun to do. I like learning about astrology and this and that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to choose the assumption that works for me. So if a horoscope says something that I don't like, I don't see it. That's not me. That doesn't apply to me. Sorry, no, it's not me. But everything that I like, that I see, I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that. That was a sign. That's a sign that that's manifestation is coming. Oh look, that reminds me of the other manifestation. That's an affirmation that I'm getting what I want. I use every single thing as a good sign because it is. Because that's the reality I've created for myself. Because everything that happens is happening in my favor. When you really, really believe it, that's when you see the difference. And even at first, when you don't believe it, even if you're just saying it like robotically, saying it over and over again, say it with intention, okay? Say it with purpose. Don't just like la 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 la, be like la 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 la, la la. I don't know what that was, but you know what I'm saying. Don't mindlessly just say it, like actually understand the words that you're saying and feel the words that you're saying. Like, not, oh, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Yeah, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. No, I am rich. I am rich. Yes, I'm rich. Of course I'm rich. I am rich. I'm rich. Yes, I'm rich. I'm rich. Like, say it in a way where you actually believe what you're saying. Don't just robotically say it. Okay, so hopefully that was a good visual representation for you. Let me just look at my notes. I have them on the floor. You're going to have to start thinking from this new place, not just affirming, not just embodying, raising your vibration. You're going to actually have to start thinking like the person that you want to become. Start thinking from this new self-concept. So if you're affirming, I'm rich, are you acting rich? This doesn't mean, oh, are you wearing these kinds of brands? Are you spending this money? Like, no. We're not talking about the obvious things. We're talking about the everyday, like, subtle behaviors, your everyday thoughts, your attitude when you wake up in the morning, your attitude when you go to the gym, your attitude when you eat a meal, your attitude when you buy something. Are you like, why is this $40? Oh, it's so expensive. Or are you like, oh, I didn't even know how much it costs. Oh, $40? Okay, no problem. I don't really like it. I'm not going to buy it. I don't care how much it costs. I don't like it. You're going to have a completely different attitude every single day. So start asking yourself, what would that attitude be? How would you be every day? How would you talk to your friends? How would you answer the phone? How would you wash dishes? How would you shower? Like, all these little subtle things, that is where the magic happens, okay? It's not just what you wear. It's not just what you eat or whatever. It's every little thing, how you do every single thing, how you pick up your fork, how you walk into a room, how you drive, okay? Like, it's so funny because this is an example from one of my clients who manifested a new car, and they were like, oh yeah, like I've had this car for forever, I want this new car, but I haven't been able to manifest it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, well, how are you currently living right now with your current car? And I'm like, all right, if you had your expensive car, like, would you be driving like this? Would you be keeping it clean? Would you be keeping it dirty? Would you be driving recklessly? Would you be like in your car rushing to where you're going? Or would you be enjoying the ride and driving with care and being polite to everyone else on the road? Or would you just be like driving around like a mad person? You know? So through this process, I mean, obviously she was able to learn that, yeah, she was not showing up in the way that she would be showing up if she had what she wanted. So through changing those actions, then of course she was able to actually physically manifest her car. But even before she was able to get the car, like, she was feeling 10 times better because she wasn't constantly in that state of wanting. She was already there. She was like, okay, I already have my dream car. I'm showing up in that way. I already feel better. And then of course, when she did end up getting the car, it wasn't like this big deal anymore because she had already been used to driving in that way and being in that way. So it was almost like a seamless process. And I love when stories like that happen because it just affirms, like, listen, stop showing up in a way that you're showing up now, okay? Because the way that you're showing up now has manifested what you have now. So if you're happy with that, great, keep it going, okay? But if you're not happy with that, it's not anyone else, it's not anything else, it's not the universe, it's not God, it's you. It's your beliefs and it's your thoughts. And if you start showing up in the right way that you need to show up, in the way that you would show up if you had that thing, that's when you're going to see the results. Not by doing 30 meditations a day or by buying 30 courses or, saying a million different affirmations. If anything, pick 3 to 5 affirmations that resonate with your current goal and repeat those. Don't say a bajillion different affirmations. Pick a few. So if you apply everything that I've told you so far, I'm telling you, you're gonna see a real shift. You're not gonna need to keep watching all these manifesting videos, all these techniques, all these things. You'll just be manifesting whatever it is that you want, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. If you wanna work with me, my links are in the description. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.